Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Witch of the Woods Tarot. Today we are going to be doing your week ahead reading. We're going to get your weekly predictions, the energy of the week, all of that. I, of course, have 3 piles here for you to choose from. The first pile is the Light Seers Tarot. This is what the back looks like. And a random card for you today is the Chariot. Pile number 1. Pile number 2, we are using the Shakespeare Tarot today. This is what the back looks like. And your random card to help you choose is the Ten of Swords. And for pile number 3, we have the Crystal Visions Tarot. This is what the back looks like. And your random card to help you choose is the Emperor. So take your time, allow your intuition to speak to you, and pick the pile that you feel the most drawn to. When you're ready, there will be timestamps down below in the description box that will bring you directly to your reading, and I will see you there. Hello, pile number 1. You chose the Light Seers Tarot with the Chariot. I love our little week ahead readings, our weekly check-ins. So if you've seen one of these before, you know that we grab a card from this deck, which I love, to get your overall energy for the week ahead. So thank you so much, Spirit, for being here. For pile number 1, overall energy. Okay. Pile number 1. We've got the Champion of Wands, which I believe is the Knight of Wands. Okay, the Champion of Wands is here to turn the apprentice's inspiration into reality. Gallop full force toward your dreams with your passion, energy, and practical skills. Taking calculated risks will catapult you into a new realm of learning. Stay mindful of your impulses and be aware of your own hunger to jump ahead. Make sure to bolster your joyful energy with practicality. Yes, that is definitely the Knight of Wands. Okay, so song of the week is Wow by Beck. Your scent for the week is green tea, and then your stone is sunstone. Stamina, vitality, adventurousness. My mind is now playing the Little Einsteins theme song. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Okay, going on an adventure this week, it looks like. Pile number 1. My son used to call them little wise guys instead of little Einsteins. What a fun memory. All right, let's get you some tea leaves. Pile number 1. Pile number 1, week ahead, please. Ooh, okay, we've got a lot here. Probably more than I wanted, but that's okay. We've got Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. Interesting. There's this energy of battling something this week. We've got Dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. That's nice. Okay, we've got a month of the year, and then we've got an astral house. Let's get the astral. Oh, you've got happiness. Nice. All right, and then we've got December for for the month of the year. Interesting. Okay, we've got cat, a two-faced friend. You've got pleasure with a close friend, and then you've got a two-faced friend. And then we've got well, family wishes come true. Ooh, I just heard generational wealth. Okay, we're gonna go day by day and we'll get more into this. Oh my goodness. Pile number 1, week ahead, Monday. We've got the 8 of Cups. Okay, Tuesday. Ooh, okay. Do I want to take all of them? Sure. We got 3 cards for Tuesday. Tuesday looks like a busy day. Tuesday, okay. Wednesday, pile number 1. Two more for Wednesday. You have a busy week ahead. Pile number 1. Thursday. 10 of Wands. Friday. Judgment. Saturday. Page of Wands. And Sunday. Page of Cups. All right. All right. There is, right off the bat, an energy of just like, a spirit is saying war and battle, but I feel like that's extreme, spirit. But it's like tenseness. Okay. But it's that energy. Spirit is saying war-like or battle-like energy for this week. It might be a confrontation, is what I'm hearing, with someone, okay? With a friend, most likely, or a colleague, okay? So there's some sort of conflict here. It looks like we're getting into it right away on Monday. Okay, you have the 8 of Cups here, and this is the card of walking away. And I feel like you're gonna have to make the decision this week to walk away from confrontation, or you're gonna have to learn to pick your battles. Okay, so there may be something that happens, some kind of unfair situation on Monday with someone. You may confront someone, or someone may confront you. This person, however, has a lot of stubbornness and a lot of unwillingness to see your perspective, and you're going to pick up on that right away. You're going to be like, I can argue with this person for days on end and nothing is going to change. They're not going to understand. They're not going to get it. So I'm going to choose my peace, and I'm going to choose to walk away. That is the energy of Monday. But yeah, it's like your week starts with a fight. Okay, it starts with a fight, but you are doing the smart thing. I don't think you're going to let it get to you. Okay, but there is this, yeah, you're choosing your happiness. You're choosing your happiness. You're going to put whatever this is or whoever this is behind you and choose to walk away peacefully. Because then we get into Tuesday and we have the Temperance, which is really all about peace and balance and alchemizing the negativity, right? So you have Temperance, you have the 10 of Cups, you have the Ace of Wands. I think whatever situation, this may be like you having to walk away from someone because of the situation. It might not just be, oh, this is a fight that I'm not going to win, let me walk away, or let me, like, it's not what it's, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. It's not you compromising or you giving up on your viewpoint and walking away. It is you understanding that you need to walk away from the situation entirely, or the person entirely. It feels more so like a person that might be constantly combative in one way or another, aggressive in some way, and you're finally realizing, you know what, this isn't the type of friend that I want in my life, or this isn't the type of person that I want in my life, or whatever it is. If it's a situation, if it's a person, you're choosing to walk away from it completely. So it's not just like walking away from the battle, it's walking away from the war, okay? And then it's going to leave you, you're going to realize almost immediately that that was the right decision, right? You have protected your peace. You are now moving towards a lot more emotional fulfillment without this situation or person in your life anymore. Choosing to walk away from them, walk away from it, is the right decision. You're going to feel that on Tuesday. In fact, it's going to be like getting a new spark back. You're going to realize once you walk away that this thing or this person was holding you back from so much, holding you back from yourself, and kind of the spark of your soul, Spirit just said. So there's something that you were like holding yourself back from. You're going to open up to this freedom once you walk away from whatever the situation this is, okay? It is the right decision, and sometimes, again, like I've mentioned this recently, sometimes you just need the confirmation that you made the right decision. So that's what this is, and you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it immediately, right? Okay. Moving in to Wednesday, we have the Seven of Wands and we have the Six of Cups. Now, this is where this situation, and this is why, okay, this entire week, I feel like whatever situation or whoever person this is going to be your whole week, kind of, for a while, or at least most of the week, because you're still dealing with this situation on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, on Wednesday. Okay, we have the Six of Cups and we have the Seven of Wands. This is very much telling me that this situation or person is going to try to come back around again. You're letting go of it. You're walking away from it. You're experiencing the peace and the spark of self that you receive from walking away from the situation. And then the situation or person is going to come back immediately and try to get under your guard once again. And with the Seven of Wands here, I see you very much standing up, enforcing those boundaries, okay? Because you walking away was setting a boundary, and on Wednesday, that is going to be tested. That boundary is going to be tested, and you're going to have to stand up against it, against this person, against this situation, whatever it is. It's trying to come back around this week, okay? On Thursday, we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is kind of the release of a burden. I think by Thursday, Friday, this situation is kind of resolving itself. On the weekend, we have very beautiful, lighthearted energy, and so I think things, like I said, most of the week is going to be taken up by this person or by this situation, but by the weekend, it's peace. It's peaceful, and I think that the situation will be done with, whatever it is, the situation, this person. Once you have proven that you are not going to let anyone get under that boundary or cross that boundary, right? You're setting a very firm one earlier in the week. And then Thursday, Friday, we've got the Ten of Wands, we've got the Judgment. Again, you're going to feel lighter. It's this ending of a cycle on Friday, so it's like a full energetic ending, right? You've already ended it, right? But by Friday, the energies are separating. So whatever energy this is, if it's a person or a situation that has tied itself to you, it feels like the bonds of that are releasing on Friday, okay? And then, or on Thursday, sorry. And then by Friday, it's just this freedom, right? This openness. And it's like, I feel like this is where this is coming into play. Pleasure with a close friend. I think that on Friday you're gonna have time to like, possibly, I see you like opening up to someone about this other person or situation. This could be a relationship, but whatever it is, you're opening up to someone close to you about this situation and just feeling the relief, enjoying some time with a friend, to maybe unwind from this whole week and what took place. But really, you're feeling that freedom, like this has finally been released. It's like, it's one thing to say, I'm walking away from this, to make the decision, and then to set a boundary and stand firm in that boundary. And it's another thing to feel it energetically leave your space, leave your energy, leave your surroundings, right? It's like, if this is a relationship, I've like packed up all of their things and all of their things are now out of the house and I just feel so much freer. Like that's the kind of feeling this is on Friday. So you start the week in a very intense, tense, battle-like, confrontational environment. But by Friday, you have begun that release. Like the release is there. Obviously, whatever it is, you may have to grieve a little bit for it, but whatever it is, like you feel the relief instantaneously, right? And so that lightheartedness, that release, that peace, is really leading into a lighter, brighter, funner weekend, okay? I wonder why December is here. It's like whatever relationship or situation this is that is ending this week, it feels like a closing from this particular time in December. This could be future energy, but I'm picking it up as past energy. So it feels like a cycle that started in December, last December, from when you're watching this. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. Now, into Saturday and Sunday, we have the Page of Wands and we have the Page of Cups. There's this new, fresh, bright energy. Okay, with the Page of Wands, it's fresh energy. With the Page of Cups, it's this fresh inspiration. Okay, it feels like this is a culmination of whatever spark was here on Tuesday with the Ace of Wands. Okay, it's like you discover, once you say no on Monday to whatever this is, you discover exactly what it is you do want. So you've walked away from what you don't want, and Tuesday you're discovering exactly what it is you do want, because it's this Ace of Wands here, this spark of, I know what will make me happy. I definitely know it's not that, which is why I walked away, but now I do know what will and what I should pursue and what I should look for, right? And then it seems like that inspiration is finding a landing spot. A landing pad is what Spirit said on Sunday. Okay, so it's like you're going through a whole like closing of a cycle, beginning of a new one this week. So definitely big energy But your week ahead is very like cut and clear and dry. Like there's not much else to say. I feel like with this well card, family wishes coming true, it's almost like you're breaking a generational cycle when it comes to relationships or the types of things that you attract in your life. If this is a relationship, it's kind of ending the type of person you attract into your life. Okay, it's like this is the end of that. I will never attract this type of person back into my life. If this is a situation, it's like I know I don't want this. I'm ending attracting this into my life. So it feels like breaking a generational cycle, which is this family wishes coming true. And I think your ancestors are with you at this time. Your ancestors, by the end of this week, this Sunday energy is very much this pride over you. And I think you will be blessed by your ancestors. They are going to lead you. Okay, I'm getting very strong yes. They are going to lead you to the next thing, to the next level, to the next person, to the next job, to the next situation, whatever this is, whatever you've walked away from, you're walking away from it not only this time, not only this week, but for the rest of your life, right? You're no longer going to be attracting that back into your life, is what I'm getting. And because you've broken this generational cycle, then you're also going to have help from the ancestors bringing you to the next thing this Sunday. So pay attention to things that stand out to you, especially on the weekend, especially on Sunday. Pay attention to what draws you in. Pay attention to little like nudges that you get from your intuition on places to go, or if someone invites you somewhere and like your immediate response is, I should go, then do it. Like just follow your intuition this week. I think it's going to lead you in a very beautiful direction towards happiness, right? Yeah, I feel like this was a very short reading for you, pile number one, but it was like your messages for the week were very clear. So that is what I have for you. Talk to me down in the comments. Let me know if this resonated with you. If it does, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Hit subscribe so you don't miss any of your future readings. If you would like a personal reading from me, I do offer those. The link is down below in the description. Pile number one, I will see you in your next video. Bye. Hello, pile number two. You chose the Shakespeare Tarot. I don't think I've used this deck on my channel yet. It is a newer one and it's a little sticky. I have tried shuffling it so many times to try to get it worn a bit because the cards stick together, but it just needs time. We're actually going to start with this deck, however, to get your overall energy for the week ahead. So thank you so much, Spirit, for being here. Can I get the overall energy for pile number two's week ahead? Thank you so much. Thank you. We've got the Apprentice of Wands. That's so funny because pile number two had the Knight of Wands and you have the Page of Wands. We're going to take a look at the guidebook, get you an overall message for the week. Okay, all signs are pointing to hell yes. This card represents the student of passion itself and an openness to learning, jumping in, and showing vigor in whatever is to come. There is a great enthusiasm for the sensual, sexual, and creative aspects of the fiery wand suit. Enthusiasm is not to be contained. Either your energies are initiating a mastery of sorts, or there is good news on the way. Okay. For your song of the week, we've got This Is Your Life by Hannah Cohen. Your scents for the week are passion fruit, guava, and mango. And then your stone is orange calcite, passion, visions, alignment. I wonder if you are having interesting dreams this week. Okay, let me get your tea leaves first. Okay, Spirit, let's get some more details for the week ahead for pile number 2. Oh, thank you. Maybe one more? Thank you. Oh, February. Interesting. Can I get one? Thank you. Okay, we've got 2 month cards here. Sometimes I feel like I should take them out of this deck when I don't need month dates, when I don't need dates. Do you know what I mean? But we've got the months of March and February. I wonder if those months are significant in some way. Maybe you have birthdays. I don't know. That might just be confirmation for someone. We've got dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. We've got older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. And then we've got dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Interesting. Okay. I'm not getting anything there. Let's, Spirit just says to get into it. So let me get all your cards down and then we'll figure out what's going on this week. Pile number 2. Let's start with Monday. Monday for pile number 2. Okay, we've got the Magician. What a card to start off your reading with the the Page of Wands. Ooh, okay. I'll try that again. Tuesday, pile number 2. Tuesday. We've got the 7 of coins, 7 of pentacles, okay. Wednesday, we've got the Ace of Swords and the Empress. You are manifesting something this week. I just heard the universe is saying yes to you this week, okay. Thursday, we've got the 4 of Wands. Friday, ooh, okay. Friday, 5 of Swords and the Fool. Okay, let's get Saturday. For Saturday, and then Sunday, please. Thank you. The Ace of Cups. Okay. So, let's dive in here. Let's start with Monday. There's definitely an excitement here about something. There's something new. Maybe you're starting school or you're starting some kind of class, course. something is starting this week that you are excited about. So it must be something you know about. But right here on Monday, we have the Magician. Prospero from the Tempest. To the dread rattling thunder have I given fire. So yes, right? There's this fiery, passionate, new beginning energy here. The Magician is number 1, major arcana. It's very like, I'm starting on a new journey and I have everything that I need. I'm also getting, I feel like this is school for some people, because I'm getting like new supplies, like a new pencils, pens, notebook, like you're supplied. I'm getting fresh supplies. So it's like you've gotten all your supplies together and you're ready to go. Some of you are starting a new creative project this week, okay? And you're very excited about it. Maybe you're writing, starting a book, you're starting something. There's a start of some sort of project, course, creation. Yeah. And it could be something as simple as like you're starting a new routine, right? Or you're starting a new exercise routine, a new gym routine, a new diet, something like that. Something new is starting, and you have that energy of determination. You know, it's like the beginning of the year energy. It's like New Year's resolution energy is what I'm feeling. It's like when the first of the year hits and you're like, I'm gonna do all the things, and you do all of the things really well, and then we kind of fall off middle of the year or whatever, right? But for you, it's like that's the energy you're bringing into this week. So whatever it is you're starting, good luck. It looks like you have obviously everything that you need to attain this. You're gonna do great. Moving into Tuesday, we have the 7 of Coins, or the 7 of Pentacles. And it says the soil, the prophet. There's very much this energy of, I see you looking at something and seeing the potential of it. Hopefully this isn't a person. Don't do that with people. I'm just kidding. I mean, like, obviously use your discernment, but I know a lot of times we get attracted to a person's potential and not who they currently are, and then that causes problems, right? But I see you looking at something, and I don't think it's a person. Maybe it's this new project. So the energy, that new fresh energy that you started with on Monday, it's kind of like you did something, you used it, right? You used it in whatever this new thing is, and then it just only built on your excitement. You're now looking at this thing. It doesn't have to be this thing, but that's what I'm feeling. You're now looking at this thing and you're seeing the potential for either for profit. This is the 7 of Pentacles. So either for profit or for your health is what I'm seeing. So if this is like a new diet you started, you're now seeing like, oh, that gave, like yesterday I had so much energy and I felt full, and you know, like I feel really good in my body. So obviously eating this way on Tuesday, or you know, you're like, obviously eating this way is gonna be so beneficial for my body. It's like that. That's just an example, but you're seeing where what you're doing now, how it's going to benefit you or give you profit in the future, right? So it could be that you started, I know I use this as an example so much, I'm sorry guys, but like you started a social media page, right, on Monday, and then now you're seeing where it could go. Like you're seeing full potential in something, not what it currently is, but what it could be, what it can be with the dedication and the work that you put into it. So there's something you're going to see on Tuesday that is going to be that's going to kind of give you this future ping of like, ooh, this could be very lucrative. This could be very beneficial to me in the future. Moving into Wednesday, we have the Ace of Swords and we have the Empress. This is like pure creation energy. This is not just the spark of a new idea with the Ace of Swords, but this is you actually creating it. So it's like you're on fire this week. Like, yes, you are on fire this week, and you're taking the ideas as they come and acting on them immediately. So it's not like, ooh, I just got this amazing idea, let me write it down for future use. No, this is you saying, ooh, I just got this amazing idea, let me do it right now. Let me take the first step right now, and maybe even the second and the third. Okay, that is what this energy is. It is raw, potential, creative energy. And maybe it is from whatever you saw on Tuesday that could be beneficial in the future, and you've like solidified the idea on Wednesday on how to make it come to life, and then you immediately start creating it. But very creative, nurturing energy on Wednesday. This doesn't have to be a huge thing either, right? For some of you, this could just be, oh, I have this idea for a new recipe, and you make it that day, right? I mean, a week is a week. We're not always slaying dragons and saving the world every week, right? It could be something very simple, but for you and the other energy and just how fiery you are this week in general, definitely feels like it could be something very significant, especially since we have a major arcana here with the Empress. All right, let's move into Thursday. We have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is very much a celebration and a continuous one. This might be, I'm hearing like someone's birthday or anniversary, right? You do have masculine energy here. You have older man, you have dark man. And I feel like this older man, maybe this is a father figure. This person's also giving me like father figure. Sweet are the uses of adversity. It feels like you're celebrating someone's birthday. That's what it feels like. Someone's birthday, someone's anniversary, like your parents' anniversary, your parents' birthday, a grandfather even, grandfather's birthday. Even if they're no longer here, this was their birthday, so you still celebrate in some way, but there's definitely, it does, now that I'm really digging into it, feel like more of a somber celebration. So maybe it is like a birthday of someone who has passed, okay? But there's definitely something that is coming up on this day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that is something that either used to be celebrated and now that person is no longer here to celebrate with you, which can, be very sad. Yeah. Or, again, it's like a parent's birthday, anniversary, something like that. It could unfortunately be the anniversary of someone's death, someone that was close to you. So you are observing that and, dealing with your grief. I think it's maybe something that you're used to at this point, but it is a time of remembrance. That's what Spirit said, a time of remembrance on Thursday, okay? Take care of yourself that day as well. All right, and we also, moving into Friday, we have the Five of Swords and we have the Fool. The Five of Swords, when the battle's lost and won. I feel like that is the best way of summing up the Five of Swords energy. It's like you win something, but you also lose. In winning, you also lose, right? So there's an energy here, Friday, of having do you know what? I'm again picking up on this grief, guys. So there's like, you've accomplished something, or maybe you're looking at all you've accomplished this week, or in particular, you've accomplished something. And this celebration could be you accomplishing something, right? Like graduating something, finishing something. And the person that you want to celebrate with most is not here, right? So that could be what this is. It's like you celebrating something, but the person you want to celebrate with, like a parent or grandparent, is no longer here. And so that brings like this somber, like you're happy, but at the same time, it's like, I wish they could be here to see me, to see this accomplishment. Oh, that makes me emotional. I'm so sorry if you have lost someone. But yeah, that's the kind of energy it is. And then the next day we have this like winning, but at the expense of something. So it's like not at the expense of something, but because, but there's a pull, an energy here that's like, I accomplished this, but this person isn't here to see it. It's just like this energy of really wanting to share this occasion to share a win with someone specific, but that someone specific is no longer here. And then you also have the Fool on this day. And the Fool is very much, I heard beginning again, starting again. So the Fool is someone who starts out on a new journey, right? The major arcana is the Fool's journey. And so it's like a new beginning, a fresh start, a leap of faith. And it feels like whatever you're celebrating, whatever is concluded, you're now on your fresh start. You're on your fresh start without someone that you love. And so there's this coloring here on these 2 days, especially, of this particular type of grief of achieving something so important and not having the one person you wanted to share it with be there to share it with you. Pile number 2, sending you my love. That is the case, okay? All right, let's move into Saturday. You have the Chariot and you have the Page of Swords. You are not stopping this week, despite whatever grief this is. I feel like with Thursday here is maybe the only day that you're more somber, that you're taking your time to grieve or to think about whatever this is, whoever this is, right? But then you're right back on it. You're right back on it. You're kind of go, go, go this week. A lot of fiery energy once again. So you cannot sit still is what it feels like. You can't sit still. You have to keep moving. And we see that with the Chariot. And I just heard Victory March. And the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords is very much someone learning, doing, someone who is inspired to continue. I just heard that for some of you, you're going to receive a message from this loved one on the other side that's really going to inspire you, embolden you. Maybe you have like a sign with this person. Like if it's a grandfather, every time you see dragonflies, you know that your grandfather is near, right? Or every time you see a feather, you know that this person is near. So you're going to receive a sign like that on either either Friday or Saturday. You're going to receive a sign from them that's really going to bolster you forward. And then with the Chariot here, Spirit said Victory March. It's like this is a week, honestly, of celebrating your accomplishments. There's something that you are celebrating a lot this week. And it feels like, a graduation, something that you've completed. I don't know why I said completed like that. Something you've completed this week that you are celebrating. And I think it's like you're celebrating by yourself, you're celebrating with friends, you wish that you could celebrate with this person, you're continuing your celebration into the weekend, you know what I mean? It's like you celebrate with friends, celebrate with family, celebrate with colleagues, whatever it is, separately, right? So it's just a week of kind of celebration. Very much feels, especially with the Seven of Pentacles here, it just feels like this energy of like, I've completed this particular chapter in life, and now it's like on to the next, and I'm so excited about what's to come. Maybe you've recently just gotten a job. For some of you, like you just graduated college, right? And you took the summer off, and now this is very specific, this is coming through, you took the summer off, and then you started job hunting, and now you've landed your dream job, or, you know, your first job entry-level position, and so you're kind of celebrating that this week. Okay. All right, now into Sunday, we have the Ace of Cups. It says to weep at what I am glad of. And it really does feel like this overwhelming outpouring of emotion positively. I feel like you're going to get to the end of this week. I mean, look at this girl here, Miranda from The Tempest. Just like so emotionally caught up in happiness. It's like you're going to come to the end of this week, and you're going to be it's this feeling of gratitude. You're going to be so overcome with gratitude for what you've accomplished, for where your life ended up, for where you are now. Okay. I'm getting a very specific message, and I don't know if I should share it. I guess I will. What I'm seeing, I talked about like having accomplished something and the person you want to share it with is no longer here. For some of you, that was a significant other, particularly a man who died by suicide. Either who died by suicide or who died by an overdose. Okay? Something mental health related. So it could be overdose, drug overdose, or suicide. That is what I'm picking up. It's someone that you loved dearly, and I'm getting really emotional. They want you to know that they are so proud of you. They're so proud of you, and they love you so much. They're with you all the time, every step of the way, is what they said. Oh my goodness, I didn't expect that. But yeah, that person came through very strongly and wanted me to say that. So I hope that reaches who it needed to. Whew. Okay. And then just know that they're with you, that they love you, and that they're so proud. Also, we've got the Ace of Cups. I think we talked about this. Sorry, I had to take like a minute because I was crying. Ace of Cups, just this outpouring of gratitude for all that has taken place this week and this past year. I'm hearing it was a difficult year, but you accomplished so much. You made so much happen. And damn right you should celebrate that. Damn right you should celebrate that. Don't feel guilty. Especially this person wants you to not feel guilty for enjoying and loving your life and doing the most and having fun and being happy. Like, don't feel guilty for it. That's very important for someone. And this distant friend thinking of you, that is that person, okay? That's what I picked up on right away. Maybe they passed away in February or March, or their birthday was in February or March. Either way, there is a grandfatherly figure here as well. an older gentleman, older man, okay? But there's also that person that died at a relatively young age, okay? All right. That is really what I'm seeing for your week ahead. Pile number 2. Let me know if this resonated in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. You can hype this video as well. That'll really help me out. And make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already, okay? So you don't miss your future readings. Really subscribing, liking the video, commenting really helps me to continue doing this for you guys. But yeah, that is your reading, your week ahead reading, pile number 2. I will see you in your next reading very soon. 222 on the clock as I say that. Goodbye. Hi, pile number 3. You chose the Crystal Magic Tarot with the Emperor as your random card. We are going to get into the overall energy of your week ahead using this deck. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Pile number 3, overall energy for the week. Six of Pentacles. Reciprocity. All right, let's look at the guidebook as we do. Abundance is a state of mind, baby. Whether you are on the giving or receiving end, there's some abundance that wants its way with you right now. Perhaps you need to ask for help, so speak up. And if you're the sugar parent on the block, it's time to share those resources. Financial assistance, food, wisdom, creative problem solving, you name it. This moment is a flowing energy of exchange, value, and reciprocity without any sense of owing, mind you. Gratitude is the way forward. Nice. Okay, your song of the week is With a Little Help from My Friends by Imaginary Future. Your scents for the week are a bakery filled with fresh pastries. Ooh, yummy. Ooh, I just saw a butterfly. Butterfly just flew by. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna cry all over again. Pile number 2 had a message come through from someone on the other side. And that butterfly was oh, okay. I wonder if I'm gonna have to put it in the description of the video for pile number 2, so they know that that person in the form of a butterfly might come to them. Okay, sorry, I'm still like, head is still on pile number 2. Lapis lazuli is your stone for the week. Prosperity, generosity, expansion. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. There might be a couple of you who came from pile number 2, but that was just a beautiful confirmation and moment from that person. Okay. The emotions. The emotions. All right, I shuffled that. I'm gonna get tea leaves first for pile number 3, please. Spirit, thank you so much. Let's do one more, please. Thank you. All right, we've got woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. We've got spear, heartache over what you no longer have. See that? Okay. We've got heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Okay, there's a lot of focus here on love. And then we have wall with misunderstanding. Oh, excuse me. little hiccup. Okay. Let's go day by day. Pile number 3. Monday. Thank you. We've got the 9 of Swords. Ooh. Okay, Tuesday. Tuesday, pile number 3. We've got the Page of Swords. Okay, Wednesday. We've got the 7 of Swords. Thursday. We've got the 10 of Wands. Thursday. That was Thursday. Friday. We've got the 4 of Cups. Saturday. There's a reconciliation for someone here. Saturday. We've got the 6 of Pentacles again. 6 of Pentacles twice. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then one more for Sunday, please. Thank you. Wow. That was fast. Justice. Something is going to be righted by the end of the week. I'm definitely feeling heavy reconciliation vibes. So some of you have been in separation from a partner. Separation. I'm hearing counterpart. Some of you have been in separation. And this week is a possible reconciliation. There's a balancing out happening here with reciprocity, 6 of Pentacles, and justice. So for some of you, there's an offering coming from someone outside of who you want it to be. And that's going to kind of trigger you to know what you want. Okay, so like you've been in separation from someone. This week there could be a new person entering your life, and you realize whether you give this person the time of day or not, you're either like comparing them to this other person. It's going to make you realize that the other person that you're in separation from is the person you want, right? That's what it feels like. Okay, didn't expect for this to be a mini love reading, but here we go. Dealings or relationship with a woman, heartache over what you no longer have. Yeah, heartache over what you no longer have. That's the separation energy. But then right away I felt reconciliation. I think by the end of the week, you're either going to be getting back with this person or hearing from this person, or you're going to be reaching out to them. And this, it feels like for a lot of you, it could be them reaching out to you, particularly on Tuesday. Okay, you may get a text from them. A text, a DM, something like that. Okay, but there's incoming communication. Like for a very small amount of you, you could be the one doing the communicating, but I feel this is incoming communication on Tuesday. Monday, beginning of the week, 9 of Swords, very much in your head about this person. If you don't have anyone like this, I don't think this is your pile, because this is exactly what it's like, very plain here. What I'm feeling, what I'm seeing, what Spirit is saying. Reconciliation is happening this week for some of you, okay? And possibly an outside offer. It's like there's this person that's in separation, that you're in separation with, but then there's also this new person coming in Friday, specifically. So you may have multiple communications. You may have a choice to make, right? Do you want to start something with someone new, or do you want to go back to the person that you're in separation with. There is potential here, like with this person. So there is reconciliation is possible. Like with the Six of Pentacles, you getting it twice, it's very much this energy of someone coming back around with the intention to compromise, with the intention for there to be an equal give and take between the two of you. Even the way the guidebook put this, like whether you're on the giving or the receiving end, there's some abundance that wants its way with you right now. And I know that was a play on words, but it's very much within line of this energy, of this love message, really, is what's coming through. I think that the person you're reconciling with, you and them have finally understood how to compromise, or you're finally going to understand how to compromise, how to work together, how to share resources. Okay, it might be a situation where you were fighting over finances specifically, and if that's the case, I think that both of you are in a better situation now than you were when that argument began. Does that make sense? Some of you also, this could be a same-sex relationship, is what I'm getting. I always feel, not always, but a lot of the time I feel like queer vibes from my pile number 3s in every video, but like I am feeling kind of same-sex energy. So this might be that kind of relationship as confirmation for someone, okay? It doesn't have to be. That just might be confirmation for someone. Yeah, I definitely feel this energy here. There's definitely a heaviness at the beginning of the week. Okay, sorry, Spirit just said that this person that you're in separation from has dropped a way of thinking. So there may have been something that like just couldn't get through to them, but they've recently had an experience. Yes, thank you, Spirit. They've recently had an experience where they have come to understand a particular point of view. And maybe it was like a point of contention between the two of you for quite some time, and they couldn't see your point of view, and now like something happened. They've had some sort of experience where now they see that point of view, and they understand it more. And so this kind of leads to a way for there to be compromise and understanding between the two of you. Yep, going from misunderstanding here to understanding, and it feels like closer to the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the energy of, I feel like you're going to hear from this person before then, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there's very much the energy of this is when the reconciliation happens. I feel like this person could come to you with a gift, okay? Or you could be giving a gift to this person. But there is deep affection here. I feel like with love, we know sometimes it's right person, wrong time, right? Sometimes it's right person, wrong circumstances. Money gets in the way a lot of certain things in relationships, right? Isn't that like the number one thing married couples fight over or whatever? But like, I definitely see that there is love here. The two of you love each other. The two of you have deep affection and care for each other. And so it's just working out some of these misunderstandings. And I think that this is the week where those misunderstandings are worked out. If you have, okay, extra confirmation, if you have been in a relationship with this person in the past and they have One of you has put in more work than the other. That is coming to an end. Like there's a very high focus here on reciprocity and equal give and take. Okay, equal give and take. Someone's going to be a lot more giving, okay, without you feeling like you need to, like you owe them, right? It's give and take, give and take. You both give, you both receive, and you both give, and that it's balance right here with the Justice card. You come into balance. Union, also you come into union. There's definitely a reconciliation here. I wonder if I can get some more information. See, Spirit, can you give us some more information on this reconciliation? What is the outcome here? Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune. The Four of Wands. Yeah, you guys, you're definitely coming back into union with someone. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Woman. Feminine energy. I'm feeling like two feminine energies. So again, whether this is a same-sex relationship or this is just like a very feminine focused couple, I'm feeling a lot of feminine energy. So the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands, like, you're definitely getting back into union with this person, okay? Use your discernment. I'm not out here to tell everyone that their ex is coming back. That's not what I do. But I didn't even expect this to be here today. Like, I just wanted to get some fun little information about your week ahead, and instead it turned into a love reading. But the thing I said earlier about right person, wrong time, Spirit is saying it is now the right time, okay? For some of you, there could be a proposal involved, okay? Maybe that's what this gift is, a gift of commitment, a gift of a ring. There could be a proposal, there could be an engagement here. But I'm telling you, reconciliation is happening. It is on the table for this pile. And like I said at the beginning, if you are not in separation from someone, then this is not your pile. That is what Spirit is saying for this pile, for this group. This is what's happening this week. There's really nothing else here, to be honest with you. There is nothing else here but this relationship. That's a big focus this week, okay? Pile number 3, if you want to go deeper, I do offer personal readings. A link is down below in the description box. Do let me know if this resonates with you, if you are in separation, if this sounds like you and your person. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe so you don't miss any of your future readings. And pile number 3, I will see you in your next reading very soon. Bye.